you are a football widow, I am going to link a video down below so that you can learn the football 101, like a football primer for girls or women. And let me know what you think about it. It's an older video, but it's football season, y'all. I don't want y'all to be football widows and left out and left behind. Deuces. Bye, y'all.
Ladies, you've got Sunday afternoon football, Sunday night football, Monday night football, Thursday night football, Friday night high school football, Saturday afternoon collegiate football, Pop Warner football, fantasy football, and then it starts all over again. If you want to learn the rules of the game, watch my video.
Hello everyone, I am the Creative Lady and I love football. Today I am here to share with you some football 101 tips to help some of my ladies understand the game of football. Now I came to love football because I grew up in the country and there was nothing on TV but golf and horseback riding and football, basketball, and baseball. There was no Tiger Woods back then, so I chose football. I came up with this idea to do this video after talking to a lot of my lady friends who want to know a little bit more about the game of football. First, on the football field, there are 22 men, not including the officials and all of that. There are 22 men on the team. There are 11 for the offense and 11 for the defense. The object of the game of football is to score a touchdown. A touchdown is worth 6 points. If a team is successful in scoring those 6 points, they have an option to either kick a PAT, which is the point after, and it is worth 1 point. Some teams feel daring and decide to go for 2 points, and that is a 2-point conversion. Now, that's not easy. It's the equivalent of going for a second touchdown in the end zone. Some are successful and some are not. Now, let me tell you a little bit about 1st and 10. That is when the football team has 4 tries to achieve 10 yards. They can go 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, and if necessary, a 4th down. On occasion, you will see a team that has 4th and inches, which means they only need a little bit more to get the 1st down. Some teams will go for it on 4th, and some will punt it away or kick it away to the other team. When a team decides to go for it on 4th down, that means they feel confident that they can achieve the 4th and inches or however little yardage they need to achieve the 1st down. If a team has a 4th and inches and they go for it on 4th down and they don't make it, they have to then turn the ball over to the opposing team and they pick up wherever they left off. You don't want to give the opposing team good field advantage. So most teams will kick the ball away. On occasion, the team will go for what is called a field goal. A field goal is worth 3 points. That is when they can't really get into the end zone and they just play it safe and kick the 3-pointer. Let me tell you about big plays. Big plays are when you hear the people who watch football make the most noise. I'm going to cover a little bit about big plays. One of the big plays obviously would be a touchdown, like a breakout run from way back in the end zone and the player runs all the way to the other end zone. That is a big play. You also have a big play called a fumble. A fumble is when the ball carrier is carrying the football and something happens, either he drops it or it is pooched out and the ball falls out. A couple things can happen. The player or someone from his team can fall on the ball and maintain possession, or someone from the opposing team can recover the ball and they are now in possession of the ball. Not a good thing for your team. There's also a thing called an interception. An interception is thrown by the quarterback when he's trying to connect with one of his receivers, but someone from the other team steps in the way and catches that ball. That is an interception. A lot of times you will have one of those big burly defensive men who catches that ball and you can see him rumbling into the end zone and needing oxygen after he has made the touchdown. Penalties also affect the game. That is when the referee blows his whistle and stops the game and then announces that a penalty or an infraction has occurred on the football field. I won't go into too much about penalties, but I will tell you they can include roughing the passer, which is the quarterback, a face mask, holding, or a delay of game. All of those factors can affect the outcome of the football game, especially if the referee gets it wrong. But fortunately, they have what is called a review, and they go back and look at it under the little booth and the curtain and see what's going on. And sometimes the call on the field is reversed or taken back. Let me tell you about a safety. A safety is kind of demonstrated like this, and that means that the quarterback has been tackled in the end zone by the other team, and therefore 2 points is awarded to the opposing team. That is not a good thing. You do not want to give 2 points to the opposing team. There are other factors that can affect the outcome of the game. Crowd noise. Crowd noise can have a big influence on the game. When your home team is playing, the crowd is quiet. But when the visiting team is on the field, the crowd is known to get loud because they want to affect the quarterback being able to communicate with his receiver. The type of turf or grass that the person is playing on can affect the outcome of the game. If a player is used to playing on natural grass, going into an arena that has artificial turf can affect the game. If you are a player from, let's say, Miami, and you're going to Denver or into Green Bay to play out in their elements, that can affect you. Especially in Denver, you've got to compete with the cold and then the high altitudes. And Green Bay, oh my goodness, the snow will just fall forever. Game time. The NFL plays games on Sundays, Monday nights, and Thursday nights. College games are played generally on Saturdays and some occasionally on a weeknight. High school football games are played on Friday nights, and some middle school games are played maybe Wednesday or Thursday nights. Again, the environment inside or outside can affect the outcome of the game. Kind of like shooting this video. I think my neighbor is cutting his lawn right now, so sometimes crowd noise or neighbor noise can affect your video. I hope you guys have learned a few quick tips about football and can enjoy the game this weekend. Bye!